Close your eyes for a moment and imagine a quiet evening in a small town. The sun is setting slowly, painting the sky in shades of orange and gold. The streets are calm. A soft breeze moves through the trees, and in a small house at the end of a narrow road, a young man named Ravi sits by the window, looking outside, lost in thought. Ravi was like many others. He had dreams, big dreams. He wanted a better job, a better life, and a chance to explore the world beyond his town. But there was one problem, a silent barrier that stood between him and his dreams. English. Every time he heard people speaking English fluently, he felt something deep inside him, a mix of admiration and fear. He would think, how do they speak so easily? Why can't I do that? He had tried before, many times. He opened books, watched videos, even wrote down grammar rules. But whenever he tried to speak, the words refused to come out. His mind would go blank. His confidence would disappear. And slowly, he started believing something dangerous. Maybe I'm not meant to learn English. But life has a way of changing people at the right moment. One day, Ravi got an opportunity. A job interview in the city. He was excited, nervous, but hopeful. He prepared everything, his documents, his knowledge, his answers. He practiced what he would say again and again. But there was one thing he could not prepare for: the moment he had to speak. The interview room was quiet. The interviewer looked at him and smiled. "Tell me about yourself." A simple question. A question Ravi knew very well. But suddenly, everything disappeared. The words, the sentences, the confidence. Gone. Ravi tried to speak. "Myself, Ravi, I am coming from." He stopped. The silence in the room felt heavy. The interview ended quickly. And as Ravi walked out of the building, he felt something break inside him. Not just disappointment, but realization. That day, sitting alone at a bus stop, watching people rush past him, he made a decision. A quiet, powerful decision. I will learn English. No matter how difficult it is. No matter how long it takes. I will not give up. The next day, his journey began. Not with big books. Not with expensive courses. But with something simple. Listening. He started listening to English every day. At first, it was difficult. The words felt too fast. The sentences sounded confusing. But he didn't stop. He listened again and again. Sometimes he understood nothing. Sometimes just a few words. But slowly, something started to change. His ears began to recognize sounds. His mind started connecting words. And then he added something new. He began to speak. Not with others, but with himself. While brushing his teeth, he would say, "I am brushing my teeth." While eating, "This food is good." While walking, "I am going to the shop." It felt strange at first, even funny. But he continued, day after day, word by word, sentence by sentence. And then something beautiful happened. Confidence. Small at first, but growing. One evening, he met his friend Arjun. Arjun spoke English fluently. Ravi felt nervous, but this time he didn't run away. He tried. "Hello, how are you?" Ravi said slowly. Arjun smiled warmly. "I'm good, you're trying English. That's great." Ravi made mistakes. Many mistakes. But Arjun didn't laugh. He listened. He encouraged. "Don't stop," he said. "Keep speaking." That moment changed everything. Ravi understood something important. Mistakes are not failure. They are part of learning. From that day, he stopped being afraid. He created a routine. Every morning, he listened. Every afternoon, he spoke. Every evening, he read. Every night, he practiced again. Some days were hard. Very hard. He felt tired, confused, even frustrated. But he kept going, because now he had a reason, a strong reason, to change his life. Weeks passed, then months, and slowly, step by step, Ravi transformed. He began to understand conversations. He started speaking without fear. He used new words naturally. And most importantly, he believed in himself. Then came another opportunity, another interview. This time, Ravi walked into the room, not as a nervous boy, but as someone ready to try. The interviewer asked, "Tell me about yourself." Ravi took a deep breath and began. "Good morning, sir. My name is Ravi. I come from a small town, and I have been working hard to improve my skills." His voice was steady. His words were simple, but his confidence was strong, and that made all the difference. He didn't speak perfect English, but he communicated clearly, and that was enough, more than enough. As he walked out of the room, he smiled, because this time, he didn't feel fear. He felt pride, pride in his effort, pride in his journey, and pride in the fact that he never gave up. Ravi's story is not just his story. It is for anyone who has ever felt afraid to speak, for anyone who has ever thought, "I am not good enough." Because the truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start. Start small. Start simple. Speak a few words. Make mistakes. Learn. Grow. And continue. Because one day, you will look back and realize you have come so far. So, wherever you are right now, take a deep breath and say your first sentence out loud. Because your journey starts today.